Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to another High Button Sports broadcast of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. My name's Ethan Troop saying good day inside the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena here in Barrington, Nova Scotia. For today's Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League game between the 7th seed UPS Stores South Shore Mustangs and the number 2 seed Steele Subaru. The Subaru coming to this game, 26 wins, 5 losses, and 1 overtime loss. Good enough for 53 points, 6 points back of the max. And we'll take a look down at 7th place for the South Shore Mustangs. 4 wins, 24 losses, and 4 overtime losses. 12 points on the year. And if the playoffs were to start today, it would be these two teams in the first round, which could still very well happen. As we head into today's hockey games, we head into the first period of play. Referee to center ice, set to drop the puck. Waiting on Silas Mullins in his goal crease. 2 first-year starting goaltenders in this game for the Steele Subaru. It's Silas Mullins, playing last year for the Nova Scotia U15 Major Hockey League. Dartmouth Whalers, and 200 feet from him, it's a product of the Western Hurricanes. It's Ryder Patterson. Down low, it's picked up by the Subaru behind their own net. They send that one around the other way. Up the left side to Carver. Carver fires over far side. Lynch picks up the loose puck over in front of the Subaru bench. The Sub's able to work this one up the left side. On the attack now. Carver trying to work his way in. That one gets poked away from him. Now it's kept in by Munden. Munden, the leading scorer for the Subaru team. Around the net now. Subaru on the attack still in the early stages of the period. Over to Henry. Henry fires that one in on goal, on to Patterson. And Patterson able to make the routine chest stop. Just 45 seconds into this game. Still no score. Ozone face-off coming up here for the Subarus. We're off once again to the blue line. It's Land. Land fires that one in deep. And now in the corner, sent out in front, broken up by the Mustangs. Tangled up, now picked up by Smith. Smith, that one gets poked away from him by McDonald. Now it's picked up by the Subaru in the neutral zone. It's Land up the left side. Now he'll work that one up to Scotland. Now down low. Picked up along the board, sent around. Kept in at the blue line. Sorry, no, that one just pops out for the Subaru with 18:51 to go. Line's been set to drop the puck now in front of the Mustang bench with 18:51 to go. The left side now, that one gets broken up. Ogden will fire that one in over the red line. Down low, loose puck race. It's picked up by the Subaru. Around the boards now, over to the left. Now here come the Subaru with speed. Up the right side now. That one gets broken up. The Subaru still with it in their own end. They look to work something in. Over to the right now, sent over to the left. Now here comes the Subaru. It's Scotland. Now down low in the corner. It's picked up by the Mustangs. Fired over to the right. They're able to work this one up through center ice. The Subaru with it. Now over to the left. Here comes the Subaru. Henry, that one gets poked away. Now a chance for Morgan Landry. Working his way in. Landry, shot there, they score! Morgan Landry, the first-year forward for the Mustangs, puts it home, and they lead this one 1-0. Landry's 5th of the season. And who would have expected this? It's the Mustangs who take the first lead of the hockey game. The referee, Brock Eamon, to center ice, set to go once again. And we're off. This one back by the Subaru. Over to D. Up the right side in front of the Subaru bench. Met by Mulaney. Fired back in by the Subaru. Down low, Patterson decides to stay in his crease. Richard able to work that one over. Now Duffy with it. Duffy works that one down low. Now it's picked up by the Subaru. Brian tries to work that one back to Land. Now broken up by Landry once again. McLean has it. McLean able to work that one over. Now we're the Subaru in their own end. Brian's stick breaks at center ice. Carver has it. Carver, a shot that time, gets blocked through the lane. Backhand shot that time. Trying to clear it away. Bouncing puck now. Comes out. That one gets fired back in. Now it's kept in by Land. Out in the neutral zone. Now the Mustangs up that left side. Getting a poke on it just before the blue line. That one will reach Mullins. They'll get the stoppage of play with 17-11 to go. In the opening frame, 3-1 the shots in favor of the Subaru. But it's a home side, the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs, who lead this one 1-0. Linesman drops the puck now as we're off. It's back to the blue line. Spicer fires that one in. Evan Spicer making his Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League debut today, as the Mustangs just recently signed him. Most recently played with the Parkview Education Center Panthers in the Valley High School Hockey League. Actually his first game back from injury as well. Henry fires that one back in. It gets broken up by Lynch. Now battle in the corner. It's picked up by the Subaru. Now taken away by the Mustangs. They're able to clear this one. Now that one gets fired back in. Around the boards hard. Picked up near the blue line. That one pops out to center ice. And now it's picked up by the Subaru. Up through now. That one just goes wide and looks like it will have enough on it for icing. As it will. Another stoppage of play here with 16:29 to go in the opening frame. 1-0 Mustangs, your score here on High Button Sports. Linesman getting set to drop the puck here as the Mustangs in O-zone face-off on the way. Off the draw, it's tied up, caught up in the feet. Now it's picked up by the Subaru. Here comes the Steele Subaru up the left side. Broke it up on the play, still trying to work forward on it though. Now this one comes free out to Bain. Carter Bain able to backhand this one up. Gets blocked though by Carver. Carver can't hang on to that one cleanly. An offside called on the play. 16-10 to play.
Please make sure to scan the QR code at the admission and 50/50 table to download today's program.
Face-off will come outside. The linesman getting set to drop the puck now. As we're off once again. This one back. Picked up by the Subaru. Play the puck. Now it gets broken up right away. Battle now into the corner. Finally freed up. Back to the point now for the Subaru. Low point of shot there right into the chest of Patterson. Patterson makes his fourth stop of the hockey game with 15:51 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Mustangs, your score. Linesman set to drop the puck as we're off once again. Picked up along the boards by the Subaru. That one gets broken up by the Mustangs. Down low, they have it and send it around the boards. Picked up. Mulaney lays a hit on the play. Trying to poke it up. Now this one comes out to center ice and out in front of the penalty box. It's picked up by the Subaru over to Land. Land will fire this one up. That one gets poked at center ice. Fired back in. Picked up by the Mustangs. Here they come with speed up that left side. Fires it in just over the red line there. Now out in front of the net. The Subaru able to clear that one out to the corner. Now it's picked up a shot there. That goes wide of the net. Along the boards, the Subaru have it. They look to break out here. Able to drop this one back down low behind the net. Now the Subaru skating this one up. Able to pass it through. Now here comes the Subaru on the attack. With speed, it's Smith. Smith trying to work his way in. Smith stopped by Patterson. Rebound now taken away by the Mustangs. That one gets cleared away to center ice. LeBlanc has speed. He picks up the loose puck. Parker LeBlanc shot there. And is stopped by Mullins and then some. $14:49 to play here in the first period. 5-3 of the shots in favor of the Subaru. 1-0 Mustangs, your score. Puck drop now as we're off. Off the draw, Lynch will get a shot on net. That one easily steered aside though by Mullins as this one will come out to center ice. Icing waved off on the play. Down low, it's picked up by Sanford. Sanford able to work this one over. Now it's picked up by the Subaru. They try and work their way in. Down low behind the net. Trying to get this one over to Ryan. And that one gets broken up once again. The Subaru able to get it back though. McLean battling. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. Here they come up the right side. It's LeBlanc, Parker LeBlanc trying to work that one to the front of the net. Gets broken up though. Now this one will be kept in by the Mustangs at the blue line. Now Sanford with it. He gets pinned up along the boards. The Subaru trying to free this one up. Puck is free. Mustangs have it now, bringing this one back to Spicer. Spicer tees him up at the blue line. That one stopped by the goaltender. Rebound now. Bain has it down low. Able to work this one over once again to McDonald. McDonald has it back to Spicer. Spicer can't hold the line. And this one will be picked up by the Mustangs in the corner. They'll fire this one up far side to Bain. Bain able to get a poke on that one. Loose puck now along the boards. Trying to work this one up. Ogden will fire this one far side. Picked up now, avoiding a scary collision there at center ice. It's fired back down into the corner. It's picked up by the Subaru. Sent around the boards to McPhee. Alistair McPhee with it now. Still with it. He fires over far side. Now here's Henry. Henry with speed up the left side. Trying to work his way in. Henry sends that one out in front. Bouncing puck on the side of the net. Stopped by Patterson. Now brought back to the blue line for the Subaru. Trying to work their way in. Face-off circle shot that time. Stopped by Patterson. Now behind the net. Out in front there. Shot that time. And it's stopped by Patterson once again. .13:07 left to go here in the first period. 8-5 the shots in favor of the Subaru. 1-0 Mustangs to score here on High Button Sports for action of the High Button Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League. That shot is blocked now back in the slot there. Shot that time goes high. Carver picks it up around the net. Sends this one around. Duffy will keep this one in with ease. The Subaru send that one out in front. Bain able to poke that one away. Land will get it back. Shot there stopped by Patterson. Rebound now picked up by the Subaru. Along the boards. Munden fires that one over. Pascas broke it up. It will be picked up by the Subaru now. Munden a shot there off the post. Rebound now. And Patterson has it. And Ryder Patterson doing what he does best, and that's stopping pucks. There's a couple of huge stops that time. Keeps this one a one-goal game. Linesman set to drop the puck now as we're off. It's picked up in the corner, battled upon, tied up. Now the Subaru with it. Down around the boards. Back to the blue line now. Sue's with it. Over to Land. Land a shot that time, punched away by Patterson. Out to the corner now. The Mustangs have it. Broken up once again. Now back to Land. Land with it. Fires this one over along the half wall. Sent out in front. Stopped by Patterson. Bouncing puck on the doorstep. Able to be cleared away to center ice. Now here comes the Subaru. It's Land. Land on the attack over the blue line there. That one gets poked away. Still battling. Landry will pass this one up through. Now here come the Mustangs. Firing that one in deep. Now down low, it's picked up by Scotland. Sent around the boards. Here come the Subaru on the attack. Land will drop this one back, though. Land will get this one. Pass up through. That one gets picked off by Spicer. Spicer still with it. Evan Spicer. That's picked up by the Subaru. Up through, up the right side. That one gets deflected just over the red line there, so icing waved off. The Subaru picked this one up. Sent out in front. That one gets poked away and taken away by the Mustangs. They're able to clear this puck. Icing waved off on the play. Now here's Henry with it. Henry behind his own net. Still deciding what to do with it. He'll fire this one up left side. Now on the attack for Munden. Munden now. This one will come out. Now picked right back up by the Subaru in their own end. It's Henry. Henry able to work this one over. Up the right side now, able to get a deflection on that one. Patterson will play this one aside. Side now, able to get a deflection on that one. Patterson will play this one aside. Banks it off the boards. Doesn't get as much as he wanted on it, though. Now back to Henry. Henry at the point, sends this one over far side. Back to Henry. Henry makes one-man miss. Gets poked away. Now the Mustangs might have a chance coming the other way as they head on the attack. Shot there from Sanford, kicked away by Mullins. Rebounds picked up by McLean. Subaru able to work this one around the boards. Up the left side on the attack. Here comes Brian. Brian able to work that one over to McLean. McLean with it now. Trying to work his way in. A shot that time goes wide of the net. That's picked up by the Subaru in the neutral zone. Passed over to Munden. Chase Munden will fire that one in. That's picked up in the corner once again by the Mustangs. Mustangs still with it up to McDonald now. McDonald able to pass this one up through to Bain. Bain on the attack now, staying on side. Bain works this one down low. Ogden skating for the loose puck. Hit there on the play. That's picked up by the Mustangs in front of their own bench. Along the boards now, here come the Mustangs. Able to get this one over to Bain. Bain will fire this one in deep into the corner. It's picked up by Ogden. Ogden back to the point, unable to hang on to it cleanly though. Now it's picked up once again by Spicer. Evan Spicer getting lots of ice time here in his Mustang debut. Now to the corner, it's picked up by the Subs. Into the corner now. They look to skate this one up the left side to Van Polgees. He's able to drop that one off and get it back. He'll fire that one in deep, delayed offside on the Subs. The Mustangs with it once again. Passed up through. That one gets picked off by the Subaru. Here they come on the attack. It's Munden. Munden gets tied up in front of the net. And Munden able to pick up his own rebound. Sent out in front, far side to Carver. Carver now back to the blue line. Down low to Carver once again. Richard avoids a hit, or misses his hit, sorry. Now behind the net, Ryan able to work that one out in front. One-time shot, that goes wide. McPhee will get it back for the steal. McPhee still trying to work his way in. Able to drop this one back now. Sent over far side. One-timer in front. That one gets deflected and goes wide. Richard has it now. Kept in by the Subs. And a huge hit from Philip Richard. Now that one shot on goal to Patterson right in the chest. We'll get a stoppage of play, and that's going to be our High Button Sports media timeout here. So we'll take a minute for a break, and we'll see you back here after our TV timeout.
Today's game is fueled by Some Good, the clean, natural hydration shots trusted by athletes across Atlantic Canada. Packed with unfiltered apple cider, electrolytes, and no artificial junk, Some Good keeps you hydrated the right way, whether you're on the ice, in the gym, or cheering from the stands. It tastes unreal, it's good for you, and it supports local. Grab a Some Good and feel the difference. Hydration made simple, performance made better.
Alrighty, hockey fans, we're back after our High Button media timeout. My name's Easton Shoup, joining you back in here for the first period of play. 1-0 Mustangs your score here in this one. 14-6 of shots in favor of the Subaru. Now the Subaru able to get this one back. They have it in their own end. Still deciding what to do with it. Now over to the left. Here comes McDonald through center. He'll work this one over. On the attack, here come the Subs. Can't get a shot off that time. Now back to the point. Can't hang on to it. That one will get fired back over by Normore. Hit there in front of the penalty box. Down low, now picked up by the Mustangs, sent around the boards. Now picked up by the Subs. Trying to work it in down low. Delayed offside on the Subs. The Mustangs get it back over to Bain. Carter Bain able to drop this one off once again. The right side, that one gets poked. Ogden trying to fight for possession that time. Now this one will come out. The Subs have it now in their own end. Dished it over to the left. Here's Scotland. Scotland still with it. Shot there. And that one goes right into the trapper of Ryder Patterson. Well, 7:52 to go here in the first period. 16-6 of shots in favor of the Subs. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Back to Henry. Henry, a shot that time goes wide. Ogden has it, circles around at his own end. Spicer takes a hit there into the boards. So we get a good collision there. Good battle. Now the Subs able to get this one back. Now around the boards. This one will get picked up by McPhee. McPhee trying to work this one down low. Around the boards now, it's picked up by Henry. Henry backhand shot that time, stopped by Patterson into the corner now, battle. Broke it up. The Subs fighting there, battling. Now here's McLean. McLean sends this one over first side. A shot there, right into the trapper of Patterson. Rebound shot that time, and the Mustangs able to clear the puck. Now here are the Subs with it. Able to work this one over far side to Carver. Carver shot that goes wide of the net. Now picked up, shot that time from the point, goes wide off the deflection. Henry will get this one back for the Subaru. Still battling that time. Comes out, McLean Dishes this one far side. Picked up by McPhee. McPhee splits the D. What a move. Able to work that one back to Henry. Backhand there on the side of the net. But another save by Patterson on the play. Now here's Richard. Richard brought down to the ice. And that one gets sent back in by the Subaru. Down low. Sent around the boards by Corkum. Chase Corkum playing with the Mustangs today in his 4th game with them. Product of the Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League's Western Hurricanes, serving as an assistant captain this season. Was named to the first team, all-star team at the 2026 East Coast Ice Jam in the U15 division. Now playing a little bit of U18 hockey. Now it's picked up by Sanford. Sanford trying to work this one up. Looks like it'll have enough on for icing, but icing gets waved off, so never mind that. Around the boards is picked up by the Subaru. Here they come on the attack, passed up through. That one gets broken up, caught up in the feet. Lynch able to keep this one in. Alex Lynch now against the boards, taken away by the Subaru, and they'll send that one around. Van Polgies takes a hit that time from Spicer. Battled upon now, broke it up. Sanford almost came up with that one. Now it's picked up. McDonald couldn't hang on to that one. Along the boards now, that one gets fired up into the Subaru bench. 5:23 to go now in the first period. 19-6 the shots in favor of the Subaru, but 1-0 Mustangs your score. Puck drop now as we're off. Played aside now, taken away. In on goal that time, a shot there from Carver goes high. Now Munden will pick it up. Munden along the boards. That one gets taken away, but taken right back by the Subaru on the doorstep that time. Pass goes off target. Now down low, picked up by the Subaru. Broke it up on the play. Sent over first side, a shot in front that time, misses the net. Now here's McDonald. McDonald flips that one, and that one goes up into the protective netting with 4:51 to go. Ozone faceoff coming up here for the Steele Subaru, as they look to find their first goal of the hockey game. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Brought back along the boards. Henry able to fire that one in. Gets blocked though through the lane. Now the Mustangs try and clear the puck. Unable to though. Finally comes out to center ice. Now it's picked up by Henry. Henry now gets picked up by Richard. Richard fires that one back in. Mulaney along the boards has it. Now it's picked up by the Subs. Broken up by Landry. Still bouncing puck in front of the doorstep. Able to be cleared away to the corner. Out of trouble. The Subaru finally able to pick that puck up once and for all. Now here's Scotland. Scotland able to work that one down low. Hits off the back of the net. Corkum will pick it up and send it around the boards to Mulaney. Mulaney able to get this one over to Richard. Phil Richard takes a huge hit there in front of his own bench. Looked a little high to me. Now picked up by the Subs in their own end. That one gets broken up. Now into the corner. It's picked up by Sanford. Sanford immediately met by McDonald. Now Richard able to work this one over to LeBlanc. Now comes out once again. Sanford has it in his own end, deciding what to do with it. He'll try and skate this one up the right side. Sanford down low. Now will be picked up by McPhee. Distance side. Now here the Subaru with it. Broken up now into the slot. Tangled up. Now it's picked up by Brian. Brian over to McPhee now. Alistair McPhee puts on the brakes, fires over to Brian. Tangled up on the play. Now it's picked up. Sent over left side. Ryan picks it up. Now down low in deep. It's going to be picked up by Brian. We'll work this one back. Ryan still battling, able to work that one into the corner now. Good battle there into the corner as the Subaru able to work this one back to the point. Land shot whiffed on. Nearly taken away by the Mustangs, but they collided with each other. Now down low. The Subaru with it. Now tie up into the corner. Broken up in the slot. Now LeBlanc play this one aside. Off the left side, Sanford can't hang on to it. Now out to Land. Land has it over the blue line now. Land trying to walk in with a shot. Stopped by Patterson. Rebound out in front. Can't hang on to it. Now at the right side, here comes Bain. Carter Bain, 3-on-1. Drops this one back for Ogden. Ogden, a shot there. Backhand. Back post, sorry. And just couldn't punch that one home. Now here come the Subaru the other way. All alone, trying to work his way in. Steered aside by Patterson on the play. Now into the corner. The Mustangs look to take it the other way once again. It's Bain. Carter Bain up the left side on the attack. Has McDonald with him. Now his other boys get with him. Over to Morash. That one goes wide. Now down low. Here's Duffy. Duffy up the right side. And that one looks like it'll go down for icing, as it will. 2:03 left to go here in the opening frame. 1-0 Mustangs, your score. 21-6, those shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. Puck drop now as we're off. Picked up by the Subaru up the right side. Now one goes wide. Now loose puck race into the corner. Picked up by the Subaru. So they take a bump on the play. Sent out in front. Picked up by Landry. Landry makes one man miss. Now taken away by the Subaru. They have it now into the corner. Battling down low. The Mustangs have it. Circles the other way. Still tangled up there along the boards. Up the left side. The Mustangs work this one up. Loose puck race going the other way. Picked up by the Subs. Behind their own net now. They'll skate this one up through. Up the left side. Here they come with speed. Now Normore will fire that one down. And this one broken up. Picked up. Blocked once again. Down low. Sent around the boards. Still battling there though. Now brought down to the ice that time. There's going to be a penalty coming up here to the Subaru as Henry touches up on it. Tripping the call. This one will go to the Steele Subarus. Chase Munden, the leading scorer, heads to the box for 2 minutes. So a great chance here for the Mustangs as they head to the power play. Subaru trying to get a game plan going there as they'll probably try and look to clear the zone and get a scoring opportunity out of it as well. The linesman getting set to drop the puck now as we're off once again. Off the draw, it's brought back for McDonald. McDonald with it. Sends it over to his D partner. Sent in down low. Bain able to keep it on his stick though. Now back to Lynch at the point. Alex Lynch over to McDonald. McDonald trying to walk in with a shot. That time stopped by the goaltender. Rebound now. Lynch tries to keep this one in. Tied up there in front of the Subaru bench. They're able to flip this one up through. Picked up by Smith. Smith gets by his man. Smith all alone with Patterson. Shot there, he scores! A short-handed goal from the Steele Subaru in the late stages of the period. Comes off the stick of Brendan Smith. Smith able to put home his 16th of the season, short-handed. And on the 22nd shot of the hockey game, Patterson's goose egg is broken. Referee drops the puck as we're off once again. It's one back by the Subaru, broke it up on the play. Delaney has it, tries to get it over. Broke it up on the play, cleared out to the center ice. That one goes by. Patterson will lead this one for Corkum. Corkum behind his own net. Skating this one up through. Over to the right. LeBlanc able to get that one up to Sanford. Sanford still with it. Gets it taken away once again. The Subaru trying to clear it, but LeBlanc there to keep it in once again. Sanford in the slot. Battling now. Picked up by the Subaru, and they're able to clear this one away. 10 seconds to go here in the period.
Chase Munden, 2 minutes for tripping time.
Now it's picked up by Corkum. Corkum up the right side to LeBlanc. LeBlanc, that one gets by him. Picked up by McDonald, and that the final buzzer sounds at the end of the first period. So after one period of completed hockey action here at the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena here in Barrington, Nova Scotia, 1-1 your score. So we'll head into the second period of play. Until then, stay safe. We'll be back for it. Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome back for the second period of play in today's High Button Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League game between the Steele Subaru and the hometown UPS store South Shore Mustangs. Tight battle so far. The Steele Subaru are dominating the shot compartment 23-7, but the Mustangs scored early off a breakaway goal from Morgan Landry, and then late with 44 seconds left in the first period, shorthanded Brendan Smith found the back of the net for the Steele Subaru, and that's what leads us here. It's 1-1. So we welcome you back here for the second period of play. Referee Cooper Stewart, center ice, set to drop the puck. Puck drop now as we're off the draw. It's won back by the Mustangs. With it in their own end now. Lynch able to fire that one over first side. Now off the right side, here comes Mulaney. Sorry, that's McDonald. McDonald dishes that one over. Now broken up. That one gets cleared away by the Subaru. The Subaru is still shorthanded. Now here come the Mustangs. It's Lynch. Alex Lynch on the attack now. Skiing this one up in through. Sent over far side. Steered aside by Mullins. Picked up by Landry. Landry trying to hang on to it. Tangled up there along the boards. Brought down to the ice. Now it's picked up by McPhee. Alistair McPhee on the attack now. Drops this one back in the slot. That one gets broken up by Mulaney. Now into the corner. It's picked up by McDonald. McDonald back to the blue line. Now the Subs. That one gets broken up. Almost gone the other way for the Mustangs. Shot on goal that time gets blocked out to the corner. Now Bain has it as we're back to even strength. There's McDonald. McDonald up to Lynch. Lynch with it. Able to fire that one in. Shot on goal to Mullins. Steered aside to the corner. Now up through to Burgess. Burgess on the attack. Still with it. Burgess trying to work his way in. Down low now into the corner. Trying to work it out in front. Gets poked away. Now it's picked up by Land. Land able to work that one over. Now one gets cleared away. Now Richard takes a bump. That's picked up by Morash. Broke it up on the play. Now along the boards. Battling. Still trying to fight for possession there. Broken up on the play. Now back to the point for the Subaru. Able to work this one over. The Subs trying to work their way in. A shot that time gets clogged up through the lane. They're able to get it back though. Still Subaru on the attack now. Great possession time so far off the side of the net. Poked away by Patterson. Now back to the blue line for the Subs. Over to Duffy. Duffy trying to work his way in. Deflection that time goes wide of the net. Now it's picked up by Land. Land now down low into the corner around the boards. Now it's picked up the left side. The Mustangs have it. Able to work that one up. Icing called on the play. Even though LeBlanc was right there at that puck. I'm not quite sure how that's icing. They're going to bring this one to center ice at least. So face-off will come to center ice. Linesman going to drop the puck here as we're off once again. Off the draw going forward. It's Ogden. Ogden right away. Now down low. It's picked up by McDonald who takes a hit into the boards there. Still battling. Now freed up. Picked up by Ogden. Ogden trying to work it back to the blue line. Able to be kept in. Reverse hit that time from Ayotte. Now into the corner. McDonald battling upon now. Here come the Subs up the left side on with speed. Now the Subs on the attack trying to work their way in. A shot there. Stopped by Patterson. 17-20 the shots in favor. Sorry, 24-8 the shots in favor of the Subs. 17-20 to play here in the second period. The linesman drops the puck as we're off. Out the right side, Bain can't hang on to it. Now it's picked up by the Subs. Pass over to Munden, gets broken up. Down low, Munden takes a hit again. Now it's picked up by Ryan. Sam Ryan battling. Now behind the net, it's picked up. Now it's picked up. Once again, the Subaru have it. Over now to Normore. Trying to work their way in. A shot that time gets blocked through the lane. Now down low into the corner. Picked up back at the blue line for the Subaru. As they work their way in, a shot there. And Patterson will reach his hand upstairs and get the stoppage of play. 16:39 to go in the second period.
5-5-2-1-6-4-6. That's 5-5-2-1-6-4-6. If this is your ticket, come see me in the penalty box.
Linesman getting set to drop the puck now for another ozone faceoff in favor of the Steele Subaru. So we're off once again. Off the draw, tied up. Now it's picked up by the Subaru once again, trying to work their way in. Shot on goal that time, just goes wide of the net. Now it's picked up once again, fired in down low once again, though. Corcoran will work that one around. Picked up by Scotland. Scotland out in front, now taken away, by the Mustangs. Up through, broken up on the play once again. Smith has it. Smith up the left side, that one gets poked away from him. Now passed up through to Mulaney. Can't hang on to it. Now up and offside called on the play, and this one will go down on the other side of the ice. .16:08 left to go here in the second period. 25-8 the shots in favor of the Subaru. Line's been set to drop the puck now. We're off once again. One back by the Subaru in their own end. McPhee fires far side. Can't hang on to it. Now it's picked up by Landry. Landry trying to work that one over. Gets tangled up, though, on the play. Now out in front. Mulaney has it now. Mulaney to Landry now. A shot that time and a stop by Mullins. Linesman getting set to drop the puck now. Lynchton for the draw for the Mustangs. Underway once again. Back to the point there. Shot that goes wide of the net. That's picked up by Morash and sent back in. Now up the right side. Here come the Subaru. Broken up on the play. Up through to center ice. Picked up by Corkum. He tries to pass that one up. Gets blocked. But LeBlanc able to work that one up. Now in center ice. Battle there along the boards. Hit once again. Carver try to skate this one out. Gets taken away from him, though. And that one will go up into the Steele Subaru bench with 15:21 to go. Left to go here in the second period. 1-1 your score. Ozone face-off coming up here for the Subaru. Puck drop now as we're off, tied up. Now picked up by the Subaru, poked away by Patterson on the goal line. Still there, and he gets a stoppage, and Will gets a pushing and shoving afterwards. .16 now to go here in the second period. Ozone face-off once again to the right of Patterson. Off the draw, now picked up by the Subaru as they take that one away. The Subaru into the corner once again with it. Back to the point for Duffy. Duffy, that one gets kicked aside by Patterson. Rebound now, it's picked up out in front for Burgess. A shot there, stopped by Patterson. Exactly 1/4 of the way through the second period of play. 28-9, the shots in favor of the Subaru. 1-1 hockey game here. Puck drop now as we're off. Rebound now, it's picked up by Mulaney. As here come the Mustangs on the breakout. Here's Landry. Landry up the right side, already won to his name today. Now the Subaru take this one away, skating this one up through. Up the right side, trying to avoid his man. Now it's broken up by Richard, but gets fired back in by the Subaru. Patterson plays this one aside. The Mustangs with it. Gorkum tries to pick up the loose puck as he does. Trying to work it up to Richard. Now it gets taken away into the slot. Now that one gets poked away from him by Henry. Now down low into the corner for Ryan. Ryan takes a bump there along the boards. Now passed up through on the attack. Here's Landry. Landry over to Mulaney. We'll get another stoppage of play here with 14:16 to go in the second period as offside was called on the play. Linesman drops the puck now as we're off the draw. It's tied up. Now at the left side here come the Subaru. Getting by his man. Picked up now into the corner. Battling. Now back to McPhee. McPhee sends it over far side. Walking in with a shot that time. It's clogged up through the lane. Now the Subaru able to get the rebound back. Sent over far side. Back post for Ryan. Can't find the back of the net. Now at the left side. Mustangs fire. Cross ice staying on side. LeBlanc able to get by his man as he's getting held. And we'll get a penalty once again to the Subaru. So another power play opportunity coming up here for the Mustangs as Ben Henry heads to the box. Puck drop now as we're off. Now back to the point of shot that time, right into the trapper, Silas Mullins. .38 to go here in the second period. 1:56 to go on the man advantage. 29-10 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. We're off once again, off the draw. It's picked up by the Mustangs. Mulaney has it along the boards. Trying to work it back to the point. Here's Lynch. Lynch sends that one over to his right. Bain wants it far side. Also has Landry back post. Tries to get it there, but gets clogged up through the lane by the Subaru. Now it's picked up by Lynch. Alex Lynch with it now. Fired over far side. That one just out of reach. Looks like it'll have enough on it for icing, as it will. 13:15 to go here in the second period. Ozone faceoff coming up here for the Steele Subaru shorthanded. Linesman gets set to drop the puck now on the far side of your screen to the right of Ryder Patterson as we're off once again. This one comes out to center ice, picked up by McPhee. Cleared away once again. Now a chance for the Subaru shorthanded once again. Now it gets poked away once again by the Mustangs. Mulaney can't hang on to it. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. Landry, far side. Now it gets sent in deep along the boards. Now back out. It's fired back in by Corkum. Into the corner here, the Subaru sent around the boards. This one will come out to center ice as it's picked up by Corkum. Corkum fires it far side. Poked away once again. Now here come the Subaru 2-on-1 shorthanded shot there. That one goes off the stick of Corkum and up and out of play. .35 the shots here in the second period. 29-10 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru 1-1 hockey game so far at the Sandy Wickens Memorial Hockey Arena here in Barrington, Nova Scotia. Down low now, Battle brought down to the ice. Trying to free it up as the Mustangs are able to. Now passed up through. That one just goes wide of Sanford. And icing called on the play. 12:18 left to go here in the second period. 36 seconds to go on the man advantage for the Mustangs. It'll be another ozone faceoff for the Steele Subaru. So I'm not sure why, but this one's going to come to center ice. Linesmen are getting together there. Puck drop now as we're off the draw. It's picked up by the Mustangs. Back now for LeBlanc. LeBlanc will drop that one over. Up the right side now. Sanford gets a poke on it. Now fighting along the boards for possession there. Gonna free it up. Now Sanford with it behind the net. William Sanford trying to work it back to the point. Takes a hit on the play. Broke it up on the play once again. There's Richard. Now here's Ogden. Ogden tries to pass that one up. It gets blocked throw through the lane. Try to keep it onside. That one goes high off the glass, but doesn't clear away. Finally does. So we're back to even strength. Corcoran fires that one over far side. Now gets fired back in by the Mustangs. Now Sanford sends that one out in front. No one there to take the pass. Now it's picked up by the Subaru once again. Up now, up the right side. Able to dish this one up. Now with speed, here comes the Steele Subaru. Van Polgeest who takes a hit that time. Now Morash with it, able to work this one over to Ayotte. Ayotte now into the corner. That's picked up by McPhee. McPhee over far side. Trying to work their way in. A shot that time stopped by Patterson. Now that one gets poked away from Patterson, or by Patterson once again, sorry. Now here come the Mustangs with speed up through as McDonald takes a bump there near the penalty box. Mullins decides not to come out of his crease to play the puck. Now it's picked up by the Subaru. Out to center ice. Bain whiffs on it. Now with the chance is Van Polgeest. Van Polgeest will fire that one in deep. Down low, now picked up by the Subaru. Back to the point now, over to McPhee. McPhee trying to work his way in. Shot that time through the lane. Gets blocked. Now it's picked up once again by McDonald. Now picked up by the Mustangs once again, sorry. Now here's McPhee. McPhee up the right side. Now to Ryan. Ryan trying to work his way in. Passed over first side. Now one gets blocked on the play. Now the Subaru have it behind the net. Trying to work that one out in front once again. Gets poked away. Now Munden fires over first side. Take it away. Now that one will get cleared away by the Mustangs. We'll have enough on it for icing. And we'll head into our High Button TV timeout. We'll take a break in the action. We'll be right back here in a minute.
Today's game is fueled by Some Good, the clean, natural hydration shots trusted by athletes across Atlantic Canada. Packed with unfiltered apple cider, electrolytes, and no artificial junk, Some Good keeps you hydrated the right way, whether you're on the ice, in the gym, or cheering from the stands. It tastes unreal, it's good for you, and it supports local. Grab a Some Good and feel the difference. Hydration made simple, performance made better.
Alrighty, hockey fans, we're back here after the media timeout from High Button Sports. 31-10, the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. And 1-1 hockey game here on High Button Sports. Battling now, Bain will clear the zone, picked up by the Subaru. Broke it up once again, the Subs able to work it back in their own end now. Up the right side, Smith able to get a tip on that one. Now it'll be picked up into the corner, hit there on the play. Still battling. That's picked up by the Subaru, who's Scotland. Scotland gets pinned up along the boards. Now Duffy trying to hold the line that time, as he does. Now around the boards, it's picked up by the Subaru. Shot on goal that time, stopped by Patterson. Rebound now taken away by Morash. Now here he comes, getting this one up through. Up over the red line, able to send that one in deep. Mulaney will skate for the loose puck. Down low, it's picked up by the Subaru, though, as they look to skate this one out. Up to Smith. Smith fires over first side. Now on the attack. The Subaru shot there, stopped by Patterson. Rebound now, picked up by the Mustangs. Over to Mulaney. Mulaney trying to work his way in. Can't hang on to it, though. Now down low in the corner. They're able to work that one around. Now here the Subaru with it. Backhand that time goes high off the glass and cleared away. Not enough on it for icing. Now to the corner, Brian gets tied up and able to keep possession of it. Now a good tie up behind the net. Picked up by the Subaru once again. They worked that one out in front. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. Up the left side, it's Sanford. Williams, Hanford on the attack. Trying to work his way by. Now Sanford gets a shot off that time. It goes wide of the net once again. Now the Subaru with it, able to drop this one back. Up through to the left side. Connects with him. Now here's McLean, sorry. That one gets poked away from him. Now up the right side. LeBlanc will clear this one away. Now Sanford picks up the loose puck. Sanford in on goal for the Mustangs. He scores! William Sanford, breakaway goal for the Mustangs. And they take back their 1-goal lead. A beautiful backhand on the far side of the net. William Sanford, who signed around Christmas time with the Mustangs, was playing with the U16 Valley Wildcats in the Nova Scotia U16 AAA Hockey League. But he picks up his 3rd of the season. 7:56 left to go here in the second period. The Mustangs lead 2-1. Referee Brock Eamon is letting the players chirp at him, but he's not afraid to chirp back. And now the Subaru get it. The left side on the attack now. It's Burgess. Burgess trying to work his way in, gets poked away from him. Van Polgeest will fire that one in deep. Now it's picked up in the corner. Mustangs trying to work this one out. As they do, here come the Mustangs with speed up through. That one gets poked away. Now Burgess will send that one in. Picked up by the Mustangs once again. Taken away though. Now loose puck in the corner. Picked up by the Mustangs once again. Now it's picked up by Van Polgeest. LeBlanc and Ayot with assists on that goal. 7:21 to go here in the second period. 34-11 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru, but the Mustangs lead it 2-1. Shot there, stopped by the goaltender. Rebound now, rings off the post. Rebound once again, picked up by the Subaru into the corner. Now behind the net, out in front of shot there, stopped by Patterson. Rebound now, and it's picked up by the Mustangs. Ogden trying to beat his man. Now it's picked up by the Subaru up the right side. Here they come with speed. Now down low, it's picked up by Carver. Carver with it. And the Mustangs get it back once again out to center ice. Caught off the skate that time. Battling once again. Munden gets that one poked away from him. That one will get sent back in by Land. Down low, Spicer picks it up. That one goes off the glass, hits a glove into the bench. 6:34 left to go here in the second period. 36-11 the shots in favor of the Subaru. Linesman gets set to go here as we're off once again. Off the face-off, it's picked up by the Subaru. Low point area, shot that time, kicked aside by Patterson. Rebound now into the slaughter shot again. That one goes up into the protective netting after hitting a body in front. Patterson has turned aside 36 of the 37 shots he's faced so far in this one. Linesman drops the puck as we're off once again. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs up the right side. It's broken up. The Mustangs clear this one away. Icing looks like it's going to be called on the play as it will. 6:14 left to go here in the second period. 2-1 the score. Ozone face-off coming up here once again for the Steele Subaru. This one will go to the right of Patterson. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Picked up in the high slot that time, gets blocked. Now up the right side. Tries to be cleared upon, unable to though. Now up the right side, picked up by Henry, and Henry will fire that one in deep along the boards. It'll be picked up by Corkum down low up the right side. Landry can't quite get a stick on that one, and this one will go down for icing once again. Face off this time will go to the left of Ryder Patterson with 5:52 to go here in the second period. 37-11 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. Puck drop now as we're off. Off the draw, the Mustangs have it. Skating this one up through. Mulaney can't hang on to it. Now it gets fired back in deep. Patterson has the puck. No one there to take it from him. Now Morash has it. Now picked up by the Subaru out in front. That one gets poked away by Patterson. Rebound comes up, and now here come the Mustangs the other way over the red line. And deep now, icing waved off. McPhee takes a bump there into the corner. Now up the right side, here come the Subaru. Skating this one up through. Far side. Icing waved off on the play. Picked up by the Subs behind their own net. Or behind the attacking net, sorry. Now a hit there onto the play. Richard pitting him up along the boards. Puck comes free, the Subaru with it. Cleared away by the Mustangs. Just goes to the blue line, though. Now McLean has it, trying to work his way in. Hunter McLean, a shot there. That one goes high. Looks like Patterson might have gotten a piece of that one as it comes out to the corner. Hit there on the play. The Mustangs trying to clear this puck. Still fighting for it. Able to be poked out once again. Now the Mustangs clear this one away once again for icing. With 4:48 to go here in the second period. And the Mustangs, not sure why, but the Mustangs are going to use their 30-second timeout. So we'll take a break in the action. We'll be right back here after the timeout. Alrighty, hockey fans, we are back here after the 30-second timeout called by the UPS Store South Shore Mustangs. Now an ozone face-off coming up for the Steele Subaru. Richard and Burgess into dance. Puck dropped as we're off. To the corner now, pinned up. Now down low, it's picked up by Ayotte. Now up the right side is cleared away. Now loose puck race going the other way. And icing called on the play once again. 4:35 to go here in the second period. 38-11 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Into the corner, center around the boards. That's picked up by the Subaru once again. Down low, Spicer picks it up for the Mustangs. They'll try and clear this puck once again. LeBlanc able to pick it up and clear the zone once again. That one just goes wide. Now Sanford's going to pick it up in the O-zone. That's picked up by the Subaru. Up the right side, passing this one up through. On the attack, it's the Subaru once again. Turner trying to work their way in. A shot that time, stopped by Patterson, and a rebound cleared away. Back to the point. Unable to keep that one in. Still reaches Patterson in goal. He still turns to the side, but offside called at the blue line. Linesman drops the puck as we're off once again. It's one back for the Subaru off the right side. That one gets deflected now into the corner. That's picked up by the Subaru. Down low behind the net. Shot on goal that time. Poked away now into the slot. Picked up by the Subaru. Still trying to hang on to it though. Now down low. Ryan with it. Ryan now back to Normore. Normore shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender. Rebound comes out. That's picked up. Pass blocked that time. Now here come the Mustangs up through. It's Ogden. Ogden trying to split the D. Getting tangled up on the play. And that one reaches Mullins in goal. He'll get a stoppage of play. Zone face-off coming up here for the UPS North South Shore Mustangs. 40-12 the shots. Favor of the Subaru, but the Mustangs lead this one 2-1. Linesman still getting set to drop the puck, and he doesn't like what he sees, so he's going to call a face-off infraction on the Steele Subaru. They'll get a new centerman in, and we're off once again. Picked up a shot that time, gets blocked through the lane. Now here come the Subarus, trying to split the D in on goal. Scotland, a shot there. What a save by Patterson! Seemed like I had trouble spitting that one out. But Patterson stands tall, and another breakaway save to his tally. And he gets the 40th stop of the hockey game. Linesman getting set to drop the puck as we're off once again. Comes back to the blue line, sent in by McPhee. Around the boards, hit there on the play. Now it's picked up by Landry. Landry tries to clear it, unable to though. Now it's back to the blue line. That one will get poked away. Now out to center ice on the attack. Now 2-on-1 coming for the Mustangs, trying to work it out to Mulaney. But a good job by Scotland to pick up the puck once again, but Landry will get it back for the Mustangs. Lynch, a one-time shot stopped by the goaltender. They score! Deflection goal that time. And the Mustangs strike again. It's Lachlan Mulaney, the assistant captain, leading the way, his 5th of the season. It is 3-1 Mustangs. Can you believe it? And I'm not sure what's going on here. They are going to pull Silas Mullins. Where are they? They are. So Will Cole is going to come in for relief for the Steele Subaru, and he'll march his way down the other end. And a one-time shot from Lynch in the high slot was stopped by Mullins, but the deflection in front was just too much for him to handle. Now sent over far side. Shot there, stopped by Cole. Now out to center ice up the right side. It's picked up by the Subaru. Here's Ryan. Ryan trying to work his way in. Behind the net now. Here's Ryan once again. Down low, it's picked up by McLean. McLean with it on the side of the net. Stopped by Patterson once again. And Patterson just leaves his stick there and lets them bat at it because that's not going nowhere. Ozone face-off coming up once again. And now Mullins is going to come out once again. What a change of events we're having again. And Mullins will come back out for the Steele Subaru. I'm not sure what happened there. So Steele Subaru have an ozone face-off coming up here, and Silas Mullins back in goal. Now trying to clear the zone. Now here's Dyson Ogden with it. Ogden trying to beat his man, trying to work his way in, tied up. Down low. Now down low. Battling there in the corner. Lynch and Landry with assists on that goal. Down low, Corkum trying to hold up McLean. Now taken away though. Out in front that time, gets poked away. Now along the boards is Normore with it. Down low to Ryan. Ryan drafted by the Mooseheads in the QMJHL. Now that one gets cleared away by the Mustangs. Not enough on it for icing. Now bank feed up through. Trying to stay on side, but just couldn't hang on to that one. So Corkum will send that one back in and get that one got deflected. So offside called by the linesman with 1:38 to go in the second period. 41-14 the shots in favor of the Subaru. 3-1 the score in favor of the Mustangs. Linesman drops the puck as we're off. Along the boards now. Picked up by McPhee. McPhee sends that one over. Now here comes the Subaru on the attack. Up through center ice, over the blue line. Here they come with speed. Trying to work their way in behind the net. Send out in front. Now this one will get cleared away once again. Here's McPhee. McPhee able to send that one over far side. Now up through here, the Mustangs with it. Trying to send that one over to Ayotte. Just goes wide now into the corner. Once again, it's picked up on the play. The Subaru with it, down low. Sent out in front that time. Now back to the blue line for McPhee. McPhee sends that one over far side. Kept in at the blue line. The Subaru trying to work their cycle, which everyone in the league knows is very dangerous. Now this one taken away by the Subaru once again. Slot shot that time, and Patterson shows him that he made the glove stop on that one. With 49 seconds to play here in the second period. 42-14, the shots in favor of the Subaru. 3-1 Mustangs to score. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Around the boards. Land has it, broke it up on the play. Up the right side. Now it's picked up in the slot. Corkum able to play this one aside. Up the right side, broke it up on the play. Now here the Subaru with it in the slot now. Shot that time, goes high the net. Now one hits the protected netting. 32 seconds left to play here in the second period. 43-14, the shots in favor of the Subs. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Along the boards down low, it'll be picked up. Corkum lays a hit there on the play. Sent around the boards down low to Munden. Munden with it, sent over far side to Duffy. That one goes wide. Comes out to center ice, 15 seconds to play in the period. Up the right side, sent in once again by Ryan, 10 seconds to go. Munden pick up the loose puck. Corkum meets him there. Corkum battling there. That pass is blocked by McDonald now in the slot. That time is whiffed on. Picked up by the Mustangs. They look to clear the zone, and the final horn sounds in the second period of play. 2 periods of completed hockey action here on High Button Sports. The Mustangs able to tack on 2 to their tally, and it's 3-1 Mustangs after 2. 43-14. The shots in favor of the Subaru. We'll head into the intermission. Until then, stay safe. Welcome back, hockey fans, to the third period of play in today's shocker high button Nova Scotia U18 Major Hockey League regular season matchup between the UPS North South Shore Mustangs and the Dartmouth Steele Subaru. The Mustangs lead it 3-1. Shots on goal 14-43 in favor of the Subaru. Big third period on the way for both teams. Here's Henry. Henry will fire that one in deep, far side. Picked up by Corkum. Delayed offside, though, on the Subaru. As they flip this one up through. That one goes off the glove of LeBlanc. Almost took that one right away. Munden able to get that one over to Carver. Staying on side. Shot there. They score. Just 25 seconds into the final frame. Ben Henry finds the back of the net for the sixth time this season, and it's 3-2. Referee to center ice, getting set to drop the puck now as we're back to a one-goal game. As Ray Ferraro says, a two-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey, so we'll see how that sums up and if it's true or not. This one pops out to center ice, delayed offside. Now able to get onside once again. Now the Subaru with it in their own end. Up the left side now. Land will fire that one in deep. Now it's picked up by the Subaru once again. Trying to work that one out in front. A shot that time goes wide of the net. Now in down low along the corners. Now down low, broke it up. Carver and Ryan with assists on that goal from Henry. Now this one will get cleared away by the Mustangs. Out to center ice, picked up by McDonald. Ewan McDonald will fire that one in deep. Here's Duffy around the boards. Sent over far side, broken up on the play, kept in by Landry. Landry shot that time goes wide. Rebound now, Richard almost took that one right away. Now this one will get cleared away back to the blue line, or to the red line, sorry. Now picked up by the Mustangs once again, over to the right for Landry. Landry kind of whiffs on that one, but able to get a second chance effort on it. And Mullins will reach out with this trapper and get the stoppage of play with 18:26 to go in the third. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Back to the point. A shot that time gets deflected out to the corner. Now back for Corkum. Corkum has it over to Morash. That one goes wide. Now we picked up down low. Out in front now, trying to be cleared away by the Mustangs. The Steele Subaru have it at the blue line, able to keep that one in just barely. Down low for Brian. Brian out front. That pass gets blocked. Rebound now. Side of the net that time. Stopped by Patterson. Rebound in the slot. Now taken away by the Mustangs. That's picked up by the Subaru in their own end over to Bryan. Max Bryan trying to work his way in. So in the high slot that time. Shot gets blocked. Rebound picked up by Sam Ryan. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. In his own end now. Fires that one up. Looks like it'll have enough on it for icing. Mullins will play the puck though, and icing's waved off. Now LeBlanc can't pick that one up. No icing on the play. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs down low in their own end. That's picked up by the Subaru. Now for Land. Land walks in. Shot that time goes high. Rebound now near the Mustang bench down low. It's picked up by the Steele Subaru. Hit there on the play. Now down low into the corner. Subaru has it. Down low. Mustangs trying to clear the puck. Land has it. Out in the slot now. This one will get brought back out to center ice. Now hit there by Sanford in front of the penalty box. Now at the right side, the Mustangs clear this one away. It gets poked just in front of the blue line. Subaru have it in their own end. Passed up, can't hang on to it. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs once again over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc has it, backhand, dumps that one in. Now to the corner, here's McPhee around the boards to Munden. Munden up the right side, able to get that one up. Now it'll get fired back in. He picked up down low. Here come the Mustangs on the attack, skating this one up through. Ryan has it near the Mustang bench, trying to walk his way in. Deflected now out. Now here's Bain. Carter Bain with it now. Up through up the left side. Picked up on the play by the Steele Subaru. They'll fire that one back in deep. Now the Mustangs with it, passed up through. No icing on the play. Down low into the corner. The Steele Subaru have it. Just over 4 minutes played in the period. Over to the right. Picked up and sent back in by Corkum. Now down low. It's picked up. The Steele Subaru have it up that left side. Staying on side once again. Picked up by Munden. Munden tries to send that one down low as he does. Down low, Carver tries to pick up the loose puck. Unable to, though. Trying to be broken up by Mulaney. Now it's picked up by Landry. Landry has it still in his own end, able to work this one out to center ice. Now here's Richard. Phil Richard puts on the brakes, tries to swipe that one down. Unable to now. Ryan able to get that one up to Carver. Now here comes the Steele Subaru on the attack, dropping this one back. Shot there, that one gets blocked. Now back to the blue line for the Subaru. They have it. Trying to walk their way in. Caught up in the feet of Richard. Phil Richard takes this one away up the left side. Philip Richard trying to work his way in. There's some open space for Landry. Landry shot there. What a save by Silas Mullins on the breakaway. His biggest one of the hockey game. Linesman getting set to drop the puck here. So we're off once again. Shot there off the draw. That goes high. Rebound picked up by Ayotte. Now comes out to center ice for the Subaru. Now it's picked up by Spicer. Spicer immediately met by the Subaru. Welcome to U18 hockey. Now here's Land. Land will fire that one in deep off the glass. Now picked up along the boards once again. Still battling. Lynch takes a bump there along the boards. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. They try and clear this one away. Now here's Land trying to work his way in. Back to Smith. Brendan Smith with it at the point. Circles back to Land. Land decides not to pinch it that time. But it's kept in by Land. That one hit him right in the sternum by the looks of it. Now picked up once again by the Mustangs. Comes out to center ice. Fired in deep. Sent up through. An offside called on the play. After that one hit his Steele Subaru body. Coming out of the zone. Face-off will come here on the far side across from the Mustang bench as we've played over a quarter of the way through this third period of play. So we're off once again. It's one back. Morash up that left side started Ogden. Now it's taken once again by the Steele Subaru as they have it over to the left side. Henry able to work that one up to Carver just wide. Icing waved off on the play. Now it's picked up back to the blue line. Shot on goal that time. Clogged up through the lane. Off the backhand now. McDonald can't hang on to it. Now picked up by the Mustangs. Once again tries to work it up to Bain. Unable to now. Up through for the Subaru. Corkum tries to work this one up. Unable to though. Now it's picked up by McLean. McLean with it. Dishing this one over to his right. Shot on goal that time right into the chest of Patterson. A little bit of pushing and shoving. It's one back to the blue line by the Subaru. Down low. Picked up by the Subs once again. They have it. Trying to work it back to the blue line. Still with it. Drop back for Henry. Shot on goal that time. Goes high of the net. Had that corner pick though. I saw it. The opening. As that one gets punched aside by Patterson. Rebound once again. Stopped by Patterson. Rebound once again. It's picked up by the Subaru. Down low. Sent out in front once again. Picked up in the slot by Mulaney. Able to get cleared away. Now up the right side. It's picked up by Henry. He'll dish this one over for his Steele Subaru squad. Passed up through, cleared away by the Mustangs once again. Now gets caught up in the feet. Now the Subaru with it. Skating this one up through to the left side. Here they come on the attack, still with it. Hit there in open ice. Now this one comes free. Here's Landry with it. Morgan Landry. Now Mulaney can't hang on to it cleanly. Not taken away by the Steele Subaru. Fired over far side. Now picked up by the Mustangs. They'll fire this one up through, and that one lightly sails into the penalty box. We'll get a stoppage of play with 12:39 to go here in the third period. Face off. One back by the Mustangs. They'll fire that one in deep. Land has it now. Land deciding what to do with it. He has it in his own end. Fires this one up through. Bouncing puck. That one gets kicked away by Lynch. Now it's picked up by McPhee. Alistair McPhee behind his own net. Over right side for the Subaru. Still with it in their own end. Over to Land now. That one just goes wide. Caught up in the feet of Land. Can't be kept in though. Now here's Van Polge on the attack for the Steele Subaru. Out in front now in the slot. Broke it up on the play. Now it's picked up by Parker LeBlanc. LeBlanc tries to split the D that time. Gets tangled up on the play. Now a long stretch feed up down to Burgess. Burgess with it. Still with it. Able to work that one in deep. Now down low. The Mustangs have it on the attack. Able to work this one up through. LeBlanc picks it up. Parker LeBlanc will fire that one in. Down low. Duffy takes a bump on the play. Now the Steele Subaru will fire this one up through. Now here come the Subs on the attack. 3-on-2 for him. Toe drag that time, working their way in. A shot there. What a save by Ryder Patterson once again, flashing the leather. .11:33 left to go here in the third period. 51-16, the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Shot there from the point, stopped by Patterson. Rebound there, out in front, comes out to the slot, and Patterson stands tall once again. It's 3 shots on that play. Now here's Bain with it. Carter Bain sends that one over far side into the corner. Now here's Ogden around the boards. Into the corner now. Here's Carver. Carver works this one back. Now it's picked up by the Subaru around the boards now. Now here's Ogden. Ogden trying to send that one out in front. Bouncing puck in front of Mullins on the side of the net, trying to put this one home. And Mullins lays out with it. And now we'll get some pushing and shoving afterwards. .10:58 to go here in the third period. 54-18 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. The Mustangs lead it 3-2. Puck drop now as we're off once again. Off the draw, now picked up by the Steele Subaru. They're going to try and skate this one up that right side, able to fire it in deep. Now the Subs with it, battling there along the boards. McDonald able to work this one up. Still battling there. That one goes off the glass, kept in by Henry. Using his chest that time. Now it's picked up by Ogden. Ogden off the backhand, able to work that one up to McDonald. That one comes out to center ice, sent down though by the Mustangs. Now here come the Steele Subaru as they trying to send this one up on the attack, kept in by Mulaney. Now Landry has it. Landry getting tangled up by McPhee there on the play. Looks like he was holding him that time. Now it's picked up by the Steele Subaru as they have it in their own end, trying to break out. Sent over far side for the Steele Subaru. Battling now. Passed up, and offside called on the play. 10:07 left to go here in the third period. 54-18 the shots. Face-off will go here in front of the Mustang bench. Puck drop now as we're off once again. One back by the Mustangs. Here they come up that right side. Taking a bit of a hack that time is Morash. Now down low here, the Steele Subaru, skating this one up through. Cross-ice feed that time, broken up by Philip Richard. Richard on the attack now. All alone, gets that one taken away from him. Now battle there into the corner. Now it's picked up. Here comes the Steele Subaru. Skating this one up through. On the attack now. Sent out in front, broke it up in the slot. Now a shot there. That one just goes wide. Now back to Land. Broke it up on the play. Still fighting for possession there along the boards. Now back to Land. Land sends that one over far side. A shot that time gets blocked by Mulaney. Mulaney tries to clear the puck, but gets batted right back down. Now into the corner. It's picked up by the Steele Subaru. Picked up by Richard. Richard tries to clear it. Goes off a body there. Now down low. Sent out in front. Broke it up once again by the Mustangs. Richard tries to clear the puck. as it finally comes out of the O-zone, sorry. Now it's sent back in by the Steele Subaru. Now it's picked up in the corner by Spicer. Evan Spicer battling now. Lynch pins him up against the boards. Corcoran there fighting for his squad as well. Spicer comes up with it for the Mustangs. Comes out to center ice. LeBlanc has a chance now. Parker LeBlanc trying to work his way into the slot. Sent down to the ice. Rebound there. Shot stopped by Mullins. And I'm not sure how that's not a penalty there. And that's going to be our 1 minute High Button Sports Media timeout. So we'll take a break in the action. We'll be right back here for the rest of the third period.
Today's game is fueled by Some Good, the clean, natural hydration shots trusted by athletes across Atlantic Canada. Packed with unfiltered apple cider, electrolytes, and no artificial junk, Some Good keeps you hydrated the right way, whether you're on the ice, in the gym, or cheering from the stands. It tastes unreal, it's good for you, and it supports local. Grab a Some Good and feel the difference. Hydration made simple, performance made better.
Alrighty, hockey fans, we're back here after our 1 minute high button sports media timeout. So we're off once again, picked up by Van Polges. That one actually just goes wide, sorry, and that'll go down the length of the ice for icing. Collision there into the corner. And that seems to be Henry Ayotte there. I missed that one myself, who seems to be the injured player there. Sean Woodworth, head coach of the South Shore Mustangs, is livid on the bench over there. But you know, his own face-off coming up here for the Mustangs. And I just saw the major collision there. I didn't see what actually happened. So now his own face-off coming back once again for the Mustangs. Puck dropped as we're off once again. Down low, it's picked up by the Subaru. Hit there along the boards, kept in by LeBlanc at the blue line. Down low, picked up by the Subaru. Huge hit that time from William Sanford. What a beautiful hit that time. Now down low, it's picked up by the Mustangs, sent around the boards. Picked up low point by Burgess. Nearly taken away by LeBlanc. Out in front of the net. On the doorstep there, stopped by Patterson, rebound once again, cleared away. Now it's picked up by the Subaru, down low. Now it's picked up by Henry. Henry works that one down low for the Subaru, cleared away by Corkum. Now it's picked up by Van Polges, able to work that one down low. Now Lynch trying to pick up this loose puck. Taken away by the Mustangs now. McDonald circling the other way into the corner. Picked up by the Subaru, sent out in front. The Mustangs have it on the attack. Sends this one up through. Subaru will pick this one up in front of the Silas Mullins goal net, sorry. Now here comes the Subaru up the left side. It's Sam Ryan. Ryan playing a full 200-foot game here. Ryan trying to work his way in. Dishes this one off. Gets poked away. Now back to Henry. Henry, a shot that time gets deflected. And good for a field goal. $7:15 left to go here in the third period. 54-19, the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. 3-2 Mustangs, your score. Puck drop now as we're off. Now here come the Mustangs. It's Bain. Carter Bain will fire that one in deep. Down low, Ogden trying to beat his man in the corner. Dyson Ogden has it, tries to send it out in front for Bain, unable to though. Now here come the Steele Subaru up the right side. Ryan takes a huge hit there into the corner, and there's going to be a penalty coming up here. And there's trainer immediately coming out here, and penalty called on the play. Referees getting together, deciding what they want to call here. And Henry Ayotte makes the call. And 2 minutes for boarding the call. So we'll take a look at our first look at the hockey game at the Steele Subaru power play. So a huge hit that time from Henry Ayotte, making his presence known. Puck drop now as we're off, right off the draw. It's one back by the Subaru. Land fires that one in on goal. Shot, they score. And just 6 seconds into the power play, the Steele Subaru score. And we're all tied up at 3-3. Referee at center ice getting set to drop the puck here. Brock Eamon directing traffic as we're off. Off the draw, it's picked up by the Mustangs now. Now Land able to drop this one back up through at the right side for the Subaru. Unable to stay on side, sorry. Now it's picked up by the Steele Subaru. Land able to dish this one over at far side. They have it in their own end. Trying to skate this one up, broke it up now. Here's McDonald with it. McDonald works this one up through. Icing waved off on the play. Down low, it's picked up by the Subaru. Up to Bryan now, Max Bryan. Able to chip this one up, sent back down by McDonald though. Now into the corner, here's McPhee. McPhee able to pass this one up through. Passed up on the attack now. Here's Bryan, Max Bryan tries to work that one down low to McDonald. Just out of reach. Trying to drop this one back. Able to come out, but Normore will pick it up in his own end. Now over to Bryan. Max Bryan able to send that one back over. That one sent in. Now in the corner, Bryan with it. Bryan back to Normore. Sent over far side once again. Slap shot that time. Now broke it up in front of the net. Stopped by Patterson. Rebound out in front once again. Another save by Ryder Patterson. Broke it up once again. Now sent over once again. That one gets fired in down low. And it's picked up behind the net by the Steele Subaru. Now picked up at the point area. That one gets poked away. Comes out to center ice. Now here comes Parker LeBlanc on the attack. LeBlanc, toe drag now to the front of the net. Shot, scores! What a move! What a beautiful goal by Parker LeBlanc to take back the lead. Oh my goodness. Absolutely beautiful move from Parker LeBlanc. Finding the back of the net. And just over 5 minutes left to play in this one. The Mustangs say not just like that, Subaru. And they take back their lead. Now broke it up on the play once again. Lynch will pick it up. Alex Lynch up the right side. Now picked up by the Subaru up the left side. The Subaru on the attack. Carver can't hang on to that one. Just releases that one up. Staying on side. Now here the Subaru. Sent over. Pass that time goes wide. A loose puck race going the other way. Dyson Ogden trying to beat McPhee. Now here the Subaru passed up through to Carver. Calvin Carver on the attack. Hit there from Richard on the play. Now down low, over 3/4 of the way through this third period. Still Subaru hit there on the play just as he released that puck. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs on the attack. Spicer will fire that one in. Now it's picked up by Henry. And Henry up through now over to Bryan. Max Bryan can't hang on to that one. Now to center ice, up the right side. Here comes the Steele Subaru out in front. That one gets poked away. Now low point, that one will get fired in by Land. Down low in the corner, a good battle there, getting physical. Now Bryan has it once again. Down around the boards once again. Still with it, back to Land at the blue line. A shot in through that time, stopped by Patterson. Rebound, they score! Smith will pick up his second of the hockey game and tie this one right back up once again. So 4-4 once again. We're all tied up. Referee to center ice, getting set to drop the puck now. So we're off once again. We're all tied up at 4 apiece this time. Now down low along the boards. Still battling for possession. This one comes out to center ice, a loose puck race. Now it's picked up by Land. Up through now, broke it up on the play. Now McDonald with it now. Ewan McDonald battling. Now it's taken away by the Steele Subaru. Hit there on the play on Bryan. Now still battling there into the corner. Fighting for possession that time. Finally comes free once again. Now it's picked up by the Mustangs. Passed up through. That goes wide. A loose puck race once again. LeBlanc trying to work his way in. That one reaches Mullins in goal that time. And that's twice now that LeBlanc's had breakaways that he's been taken down to the ice on. Line's been set to drop the puck once again, and we're off now once more. Shot there off the rebound. That one goes wide of the net. Now Ogden tries to work this one back to the blue line, but Spicer not home on that one. Spicer over to Corkum. Corkum now up the right side to Bain. Bain getting tangled up on the play. Now for the Mustangs, sent over. Now it's picked up by Henry. Henry over far side. Drops this one back. Here's Henry. Henry far side for Ryan. Ryan trying to work his way in. Now in the slot, a chance. That one gets taken away by Ogden. Now a shot there from the point. Bouncing puck is whiffed on. Now back to the point once again. Over to Henry. Now it's picked up by Ryan. Ryan shot that time. Stopped by Patterson. Rebound now in the slot. Gets poked away. Now down low. Will be picked up by Corkum. Corkum around the boards to Bain. Bain battling now once again. Fighting for possession there into the corner. 2 minutes to go in the third period. Sam Ryan hustling off for a change that time. Now it's freed up. Picked up a shot that time. Stopped by Patterson. Rebound taken away by Mulaney. That one hits the protective netting now. 1:50 left to go here in the third period. 61-22. The shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. 4-4 hockey game here. Puck dropped as we're off once again. Shot there right into the chest of Patterson. 1:46 now to play here in the third period. 62-22 the shots. Puck dropped once again as we're off. Over to Landry now. Landry tries to find a man going up through. It's batted down. Now it's picked up by Landry. Landry will just fire that one back in. Now here comes the Steele Subaru. Dishing this one over. Broke it up on the play. Land trying to still work it up. Broken up once again. Fighting for possession now. Sanford able to send that one in deep. Passed over D to D now for the Subaru. Passed up through Richard, able to keep that one in. Now the Subaru able to keep it once again. Now here's Bryan. Max Bryan trying to work his way in. Pass in the slot. Now shot stopped by Patterson. Now out to the corner. Broke it up on the play. Tied up. Shot there. That one just goes wide of the net. This one gets cleared away out to center ice. Last minute to play in the third. Tangled up in the feet of Bryan. Hit there on the play. Bryan fires that one cross ice. Takes a weird bounce off the boards into the corner now. Ogden with it. Ogden trying to work his way up to Richard. Philip Richard now on the attack. Up through. Finds LeBlanc. Parker LeBlanc on the attack. A shot there. And it's stopped by Mullins. 63-23 the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. Ozone faceoff coming up here for the Mustangs. Puck drop now as we're off the draw. It's one back by the Subaru. Good battle there. Now they're able to work this one around the boards. Passed up through to Carver. Carver has it. Carver trying to work his way in. Along the boards now, out in the slot. A shot that time. Gets blocked, can't pull the trigger that time. Now there's Corkum. Corkum tries to work it up to LeBlanc, now tied up on the play. Corkum will fire that one back in. Broken up on the play. Now drop back for Spicer. Spicer fires that one in far side. LeBlanc's going to pick up the rebound. LeBlanc trying to find someone. LeBlanc has Bain in front. Tries to get it there. Sends it out in front that time. Just a little too late that time. Now the Subaru able to clear the puck just as time's about to expire. And that's going to do it. 4-4 after regulation time here on High Button Sports. We'll head to overtime here. We'll take a break in the action until then. Alrighty, hockey fans. It's what every hockey fan loves. It's overtime. We'll play 5 minutes of 3-on-3 overtime. Then if that solves nothing, we'll head to a shootout. Referee at center ice set to drop the puck now as we're off. It's one back by Lynch. Now the Mustangs with it. On the attack, here come the Mustangs. Drops this one back for LeBlanc. Parker LeBlanc with it. Trying to walk his way in. LeBlanc, shot there, stopped by Mullins. Rebound now, and LeBlanc has to bust it to get back. Now here come the Subaru, it's Ryan. Sam Ryan trying to work his way in. Beautiful move to the front of the net there. Shot stopped by Patterson. Rebound, another save by Ryder Patterson. Now it's picked up. Ryan's going to circle back into the neutral zone. McPhee's going to get off the ice. So is Munden. Ryan's just going to drop this one back into some open space. Both teams able to get a full line change. Now here comes the Steele Subaru. Skating this one up, it's Henry. Henry trying to work his way in. Side of the net, wraparound now. Still with it, now back to Carver. Carver at the point. Still with it, able to work that one down low. Now along the boards. Down low. Now it's picked up by the Subaru. Back to the point, Brian with it. Brian over to Henry. Henry still with it. Henry trying to walk his way in. A shot that time stopped by Patterson. Rebound now into the slot. A shot, another one. Goes wide. Now here's Carver. Carver, once again, into the corner. Carver down low. Into the corner. Henry can't hang on to that one. He's able to jam it down low to Brian. Max Bryan with it still. Tries to dangle his way by Ogden. Ogden able to clear this one out just to center at least. Now here's Bryan. He's going to go right away. Trying to get to the front of the net. Backhand that time. It's punched away by Patterson. Now this one comes out in the slot. Another save by Ryder Patterson. And it seems like the scores may have gone behind on the score clock as I have 20 seconds more than they do. As I have 3:16, they have 3:36 on the scoreboard. We'll see what happens here. They're going to drop this one down to 3:24. O-zone faceoff coming up once again for the Steele Subaru. Now it is going to go down to 3:12. So now I'm all screwed up, and I didn't even do anything here. Now here's McPhee. McPhee's going to skate this one out. Back at his own end now. Now up to McDonald. McDonald couldn't hang on to that one cleanly. Now here comes the Steele Subaru. Breakaway now, an own goal shot there. Stopped by Patterson. Now here come the Mustangs on the attack. Trying to skate this one up through. Shot on goal. That time off the post. What a chance that time for the Mustangs to send them home. Playing this one aside. Here come the Mustangs. Fired over first side just there to reach a LeBlanc. Icing called on the play. But it looked like LeBlanc beat him to that puck. .227 left to go here in overtime. 69-25, the shots in favor of the Steele Subaru. We're off once again. It's picked up by the Mustangs. Now here's the LeBlanc. Parker LeBlanc trying to skate this one up. Parker LeBlanc trying to work his way in. Toe drag shot, scores! Parker LeBlanc, the overtime hero. Can you believe it? The UPS Store South Shore Mustangs have defeated the Steele Subaru. And what a hockey game here. Silas Mullins trying to get off the ice. The Mustangs are fired up over there. Ryder Patterson, have yourself a game, kid. 65 saves on 69 shots. Parker LeBlanc ends it in Barrington. The Mustangs faced all odds coming into this game. Doesn't affect them anyway. They skate away with a 5-4 finish here in Barrington at the Sandy Wickens Memorial Arena. My name's Easton Shoup from High Button Sports, saying good evening and see you tomorrow at the Fish Tank.